Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 14 of Let's FIFA 16. And we sold on that Bonucci we bought in the last episode, and in the last episode we also won the division title. So we're sitting on around 18,000 coins, and I felt it was time to build a new squad. I still really like the Serie A squad. Maybe we've been playing with it too long, I don't know, but I really enjoy playing with it, so I still wanted to keep that. Maybe we'll build it in a different formation or something, or maybe we'll add in some other players in that squad in the near future. But for now, I wanted to sell on the false 9 squad and try out a different formation. I was thinking of formation with 2 center defensive mids, and as you can see here, I sold on most players on my transfer list here, giving me 41,000 coins. And I could have done a little bit more trading, but it was not too expensive, the squad I wanted to build. It was sort of a budget fitness hybrid squad, if you want to call it that. So we get Rodrigo, very cheap. Texaria, probably, I think it's called Texaria actually, I've been told. Tell me if I'm right with that name, but his stats are really good, and he cost a little bit, but then looking at his stats, he seems to be worth it for sure. Then we get Kovacic. I was sort of looking for players, not necessarily the cheapest one on the market, but I was looking for one that was either the cheapest or one that would have quite a few contracts on him. That was sort of what I was looking for. And we pick up Pereiro, got some pretty good free kick stats, and I thought he could be a good defensive mid perhaps. Then we do get Montoya as well. We get Castan, another player that cost a little bit, and other players were relatively cheap. It was only Teixeira and the Castan, which really cost a lot. The rest was pretty much under 1,000 coins to maybe 2,000 coins. So really not too expensive. The squad, it cost us, I don't know, maybe 25 to 30,000 coins. So this is the team, and we have a couple of players in A chemistry because they're center mids and center defensive mids and center attacking mids. But in the net, we do have Szczesny. He's 6'5". He got really good stats all around our field. Then we do have Santana. Very tall and good stats for center back. Castan the same as well, not as tall but very good defensive stats on him, and physical stats are quite alright. Montoya on the right back, 86 pace and decent stats all around. Kolasinac on the left back, really good player. Played a couple of games with the squad, and I really like him on the left back. He's really strong and physical, which I like, and he got decent pace. Then we got Fred, very fast, defensive mid, high work rates, and he suits that CDM spot very nicely in this squad, as we do have 2 CDMs. And then we have Pereiro. He's not that fast, but his passing and dribbling is good. His free kicks are great, so I think he's a good player. He's probably not good as a lone CDM, but with those 2, Fred and Pereiro, it works out well. Oliver Torres, very cheap player, but quite fun to play with, and does the job quite well in the squad. Kovacic, got the stats for the cam spot, good dribbling, good passing, and good pace. Then Teixeira, very fast, good dribbling, decent passing and decent shooting, the 4-star skill and weak foot. Looks to be a good player this year, and he can link up with so many Shakhtar Brazilians, so it's pretty easy to link him up. And then finally we do have Rodrigo on the top, player I wanted to try out. I was thinking about Jackson Martinez, but he was a little bit too far out of my price range. I think it's like 30-something thousand, so we still need to make a few more coins before we can pick him up and maybe build a squad around him. But we're into the first game of this episode with the squad. I wanted to test it out, see how it would play. I applied a fitness item there to Torres, and I would fight my opponent in Division 7, and he was actually a pretty good opponent, this guy. He gave me a tough game. It was a new formation, always sort of tricky to try that out. And we're up against a 4-3-3 BPL squad, yeah, and a lot of good players into that side. And then you got Lonely Bolasi, and then we played 7 minutes, and what happened was that my capture card just went cut out. And that was so frustrating because I didn't realize that before after the game. But as you can see in the bottom left hand corner, we did win the game 1-0, and it was on a penalty. That's what I can tell you. So we got 3 more points in the division, but all the capture just cut out. Very frustrating. But I felt I wanted to play another game. I wanted to get some proper footage with this squad, so I jumped into the division again. Fitness was good all around, apart from my left back. He was an 81 fitness, I believe, but I thought to myself, you know what, let's just give it a go and let's just play. And we match up against our second opponent of the episode, 352 BPL squad with Barbo as a striker. I was thinking that could actually cause trouble despite not being on the perfect chemistry. And we played 13 minutes. It's that left back I was talking about, Kolasinac, breaking on through into the box. Get a touch too much to it, and the shot is pretty bad. But a nice little run from him, forcing the ball forward, and we get another chance. Oliver Torres on the ball. He breaks on through, but the keeper gets his hands to the shot, and he denies us the goal. And then it's on our other count to get a chance. It's Kovacic on the ball. A couple of skill moves here. Cuts inside one more time with the fake shot. Rolls around the defender and fires that one in to the top corner. Makes it 1-0. We get another chance here. It's a Teixeira on the ball. Sort of goes back and forth inside the box before he finds the space for the chip on the crossbar. I mean, the chips are just so difficult to score this year. That would have been a really nice goal, and instead it's my opponent to break on through and score on his only shot in the half. 1-1 it was. Here I have the halftime stats. So right in the 45th minute, I was not too happy about conceding that goal. So going into the second half, I was looking to get a goal back, go into the lead, because I felt we deserved the lead. Here we get on the ball. He goes with a back clearance, and Rodrigo is going to score that and make it 2-1. Bring us back into the lead. Well deserved, I think, based on sort of the balance of the game. But I was looking for another goal, because just in case he got another goal, we'll be drawing, and I wanted to win this. So we get another goal there, a lovely little skill run, and yeah, we bring ourselves up 3-1. Montoya gets a chance in the 74th minute as well, going a little bit forward, breaking on through into the box, trying out a shot, and then everything stumbles over each other, and yeah, in the end it's cleared away, and the game would end at 3-1. But still pretty good. I felt the squad was solid. The defense really strong in the 4-2-3-1 squad, and that's what I really like. Attacking wise, it's a little bit more tricky to go forward, because I like having sort of 5 attacking players in this squad. I guess you have 4, 3 camps and a striker, but still the defense is really solid. And yeah, we conceded 1 goal in 2 games, which is alright. And that was pretty much one of the only shots we let in on target over the 2 games. But for now, we're going to end off the episode right here, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and we should hopefully be back again with another episode, maybe again tomorrow. And that's pretty much all. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.